What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bedwars. It's been a while since my last upload. Sorry about that, but the title serves you correct. There is a Bedwars update, and that's very exciting since it's been about. Actually, I don't think Bedwars has ever gotten an update since I started playing like 3-4 years ago at this point. But it looks like this guy's a TNT and wants to kill me, so we better stop him before we just immediately get sent back to the lobby. All right, perfect. But yeah, it's been a while since my last upload. It's been about 3 months, I believe. Sorry for abandoning you all. I abandoned you all similar to how I abandoned my fellow troops back in Nam, and how I abandoned my wife and kids during the Great Depression. Maybe I just have a thing for abandonment? I'm not sure. But nonetheless, that red player blew up his bed defense for me, which is very good. But you know, this game we're just easing into things. I'm gonna try to win. Next game we're gonna take a look into the Bedwars update and see what it offers. But for now, I'm just gaming. I really do want to kill this guy. He does have a stone sword, but we're fine. The reason I wanted to kill him is because he has 8 emeralds. He went straight to mid without defending his bed. He flat bridged to mid too. So like, so I don't know what that's about. He was really hoping that pink was not gonna rush. Also, if I sound tired, don't be concerned for me. I'm fine. It's 11 a.m. and I don't think I've ever recorded this early before. So sure, I'm a little tired, but I'm just waking up, okay? I'll be on my game later. Ooh, nice block trap, brother. Crazy plays. Oh my god. Now it's my turn to block clutch. Who's better? Who wore it better? I wore the block clutch better. Now I do understand I'm a little bit late to the talking about the Bedwars update party. It happened about a week ago, maybe a little bit more, but I would say I'm fashionably late, right? Like, it's kind of how I'm fashionably late to most parties, where, you know, the party already begun, and then I show up. And then, you know, everyone turns their head and is like, who invited this guy? Who did it? That's generally how it goes, at least. Okay, well, I think we have a clean game here. I can just break yellow bed here. Yellow and green, I think, are fighting over at green base. So I think that is kind of just game. Okay, it's just me and Mr. Yellow team, it looks like. Is he gonna... Sir, that's not gonna work. Oh, he knows it's not gonna work. He's crazy. I have the counter combo. Oh, I'm crazy. Good fight, dude. Good fight. GG's. I'm probably going to be picking the Halloween maps just because it is getting close to Halloween. So, you know, there's a bunch of new Halloween textures for the various maps, such as Scare Show, this one. But the only thing scarier than these Bedwars maps is my upload schedule. Am I right, guys? You can feel free to press that like button if you relate. Since I've been away, in my YouTube recommended, a video by Critical popped up called I'm Not Your Dad, and I thought that title was very funny. Now, I didn't watch the video. I'm assuming he talks about how, like, you know, don't look to him for advice because he's not your dad, something like that. Don't let him parent you. But on the other hand, I am your dad, so you should, like, listen to all of my advice and love me unconditionally, I guess. But also, since I am your dad, that's why you only see me once every other month, and that's also why I don't love you. So that may hit a little bit too close to home. You know, I'm just testing out different jokes right now, hoping some of them land. But we need transparency in this relationship here, and I did plan that joke before starting recording. That was not improv. I'm no improv king, so I'm so very sorry, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some M's because it is air show. I don't really know who to go for next, so I'll kind of just get a ton of gear and then go for whoever goes for me. That'll be my plan. I'm assuming it'll be Gray, since Gray is kind of chilling by themselves at the moment. They're chilling over in Cedar Rapids. Anyone get that meme? That was a political meme because Hillary Clinton said it. Now, nobody get mad. Okay, I have diamond armor, invis. I wish I had sharp, but I don't. That's fine. So... So, this is awkward. Like, why are you guys doing this? Wait, why is Aqua over here, actually? They don't have a bed, so they're being very risky. Risque, even. Okay, they dropped, and they're gonna fight. Hopefully I stole that final. Hopefully. I didn't. Unfortunate. So, let's... White dude, do you have pink wool? Oh, is he doing some sort of wool challenge? I don't. No, sorry. Is there any on the map, actually? I don't actually think there's any wool on the map. Oh, I'm going invis. Oh, I'm crazy. He doesn't understand how crazy I truly am. And hiya! Okay, so why is he here? Sir, you don't have any health. I guess, I mean, he had a bed. I was under the assumption he didn't have a bed, I guess. So I don't know what I'm doing with my life. He did deliver me enough M's to buy another trap. Or sorry, I meant diamonds. Enough diamonds to buy another trap, as well as get sharp. So now we're kind of stacked. I think Gray grabbed M's and went back to their base. So that's probably not good for me. We'll see if they have an invis pot. I would imagine they do. Yep, he's invis right there. Oh, I got so much KB from that. I mean, hopefully that he doesn't have 2 invis pots. Just because the invis will not last long enough to make it all the way to my base. So yeah, there he is on the map again. Alright, we're just going to run to this guy's base. We should be able to make it there. He probably has a minor fatigue trap, so we'll be close. He doesn't have minor fatigue, so that's a free bed. And, alright, I guess if he wants to hit me from that far away. Yeah, so he's going to be at Aqua Base, which does have a bridge over to me. So I imagine that he's just going to get invis and break my bed, but we'll find out here. I'm going to go invis and run at him, but we'll see if he buys invis as well and goes for the kill. He is bridge egging. He probably has 2 if I had to guess. I'm just going to follow him. And okay, we're good. At the end there, I realized I wasn't going to hit him off, so I jumped off and smacked him to the side. And luckily it worked out, because if he survived that, he probably would have broken my bed and maybe won the game because his gear was pretty good. But then again, I had diamond armor, so it would have been close. Okay, so let's take a look into this Bed Wars update. I have the forums post. That's right, I went on the forums. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't normally do this. Don't think less of me because of it. The regular Bed Wars updates. We're going to go over these first. In the shop, bridge eggs are now 1 emerald, which is actually kind of insane. Bridge eggs are, well, we already saw last game that he was using bridge eggs, but bridge eggs were already pretty good of an item, but now that they're half the price, because they used to be 2 emeralds, now that they're half the price, I would say that they're actually a very good item, and if you have a bed, it's honestly probably worth getting a bridge egg. I mean, still invis is probably the best thing to buy with M's, but if you're trying to rush bases quick, there's nothing wrong with buying some bridge eggs. I think they're actually pretty good items. I don't think bed bugs are gonna. They're from 40 to 30, so they're cheaper now. But I still don't think they're gonna be that good. And then the power 1 bow, the power 1 bow was decreased, and arrows were nerfed. So you can now only get 6 for 2 gold as opposed to 8 for 2 gold. Bow users are probably still gonna be bow users. Honestly, I'm hoping that this decrease, because it's not even that much of a decrease, it's from 24 to 20 gold for that bow, so it's still going to be tough to obtain. I don't think it's going to cause a ton of bow spam. And then they nerfed arrows to like balance it out, so there wasn't that much of a change. They buffed the counteroffensive trap from speed and jump 1 to speed and jump 2, and then they made it, instead of 10 seconds, it lasts 15 seconds. Now we all know how I feel about counteroffensive traps. They're so good, dude. We love counter. Nah, there's still just no reason at all to use them over minor fatigue. Honestly, I wouldn't even complain if they nerfed minor fatigue. Like, if they made minor fatigue 2 diamonds as opposed to just 1, I think everyone would still buy minor fatigue over the other traps. Oh, wait, how is yellow here? Oh, I guess they did just break blue bed. I probably should have expected that. Hey, he probably has a fireball if I had to guess. Yes. Oh, that was horrible. We had the same plan, and boy did it work out for him and not me. I guess I'll just avoid and see what I can do here, because I didn't have a fireball to get back. So, we will now go ahead and gap. I don't know if he has another... Oh, fell off and said, no! But I'm glad he did that, because that gives me a little bit more time to talk about this update here. The last shop change specifically, ladders. They're in my quick buy. I'm sorry, I don't buy them normally, but you now only get 8 as opposed to 16 ladders. Same price though. So they made it so they're twice as expensive. Well, same price, you just get half the amount. So technically, twice as expensive. It doesn't change that much. People will still end up using ladders. Okay, that's fine. And goodbye. And he's alive. I'm so sad right now. I mean, it's working out for him since he's closer to my base. Get out of here. Since he's closer to my base than he said no again. Every time he dies, does he do that? Anyway, now I'm closer to his base than he is to mine. So if he tries to just run past me, I'm going to let him. And then I can break his bed and void. So it should all work out. But yeah, hopefully that nerf to ladders makes it so less people will use them. I doubt it will, but I guess we'll see. Let's see. I think I have better diamond upgrades than this guy, so I should be in a pretty good position here. Okay, so he's placing ladders or something like that. I heard someone climbing ladders. And yeah, like I said, if he wants to run past me, I'm way closer to his base than he is to mine, so I don't mind him running past. Let's just go ahead and break his bed here, and I think I will jump in the void. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. If he goes mid, he'll go mid, but I'll follow him there then. So let's go and hit the void. First off, we're blowing up pumpkins. We love blowing up pumpkins. All right, so now we got to find this guy. I am assuming that once I do find him, he's just going to fireball jump past me. Let's go ahead and find out if that's the case. Oh, wait, does he want to fight? I was waiting for the fireball. I have blocks too. Are we really going to have a build battle here? I'll do it. Look, I have blocks. See? No, we're just going to fight. I mean, cool. I'm down. All right, great. Very good. GG. But some of the things, such as bridge eggs and that... Oh, I also should mention the chainmail armor was decreased. I still don't think chainmail armor is worth it. Use the iron for tools, blocks, stone swords, and fireballs probably, since fireballs are still insanely busted in Bed Wars. You should just wait for iron armor. Iron armor's significantly better. But yeah, that was all the shop balancing in regular Bed Wars. They added Underworld. I will be making some videos on that, so be ready if you want to know any more about it. It's a pretty fun game mode, I would say. I have a couple good strats to like win games quickly that I've come up with. So yeah, I'll be making videos on that. And then there's one more of these, but it should be like next rotation. It's called Swappage, and that game mode should be complete chaos. I will make videos on that as well, but it is not out yet, so nobody's played it. And then one other thing that I should point out, in the NPCs, you can click on any of them. Down here, there's challenges. There are 30 total challenges in this little menu here. You can only start with these 3, and then you can move on. Like, you can get access to more challenges as you do them. But, like, some of these seem pretty tough. Like, this one's easy. You just can't drop items. This one, you can't buy team upgrades. And then this one, you can't use utility items. Oh, no, what am I going to do without my silverfish? Some of them are really tough. I'm pretty sure one of them is that you just can't take damage, which is just the no damage challenge, which is very difficult. I remember doing that challenge a while back, and it took me quite a few tries, and I ended up needing to spam a punch bow the whole time. I'm planning on making a series of videos completing these. I won't have 30 different videos. I'll probably have like 3 to 5. But yeah, this Bed Wars update is actually pretty good. It gives you a ton of content, which I really do like. I'm glad it turned out well, and it wasn't just, hey, we added a new block to Bed Wars, because I'm pretty sure the last update was blast-proof glass 2 years ago. By the way, if you hear snoring, that's not just me breathing. That is Plumpy sleeping behind me. Plumpy is my bulldog. Well, technically not mine, my parents'. She still lives with my parents, but every once in a while we'll come over for a sleepover. Plumpy loves coming over for sleepovers. Maybe I'll tease Plumpy Cam at the end of the video, so stick around until the end. You've already made it however long this video is, I don't know, after I cut it up. I want to talk about the bug fixes and quality of life improvements as well in this update. I'll start by saying some of the silly ones that nobody really cares about, and then I'll start talking about the actually important ones. So the silly ones, apparently there's a glitch which gives you infinite speed in rush mode. Yeah, all those rush mode sweats are loving it. Oh, great. Okay, good. He disconnected, I think. Because he just F3S'd. So if you want to ban this guy, Go for it. So maybe that was just lag back and not an F3S. Anyway, so the speed and rush mode, apparently bed bugs at certain angles couldn't get hit. I think it's because of their health bar, because when you spawn a bed bug, there's a health bar above its head, and you really couldn't hit through that. It made bed bugs very difficult to hit, but nobody really uses bed bugs, and even though they're cheaper now, I still don't see people using bed bugs. That one doesn't really matter. They also fixed the bed bug kill message. Oh, thank goodness. When I get my bed bug kills, which happens all the time, I hated not having the correct kill message. And then as you can see in chat, actually, let me quick see if I can kill this guy, and then I'll talk about it. Yeah. Perfect. So as you can see, blue disconnected, then blue bed got broken by green, and then as you can see, it gave the blue final kill to green. That's another thing they fixed. So at any point, if you disconnect before your bed is broken, you'll still take a final death, and you'll still award the player who broke your bed a final kill. Now that's a big one in my opinion, because I don't think anyone cares about stats anymore. I know that used to be a big thing. I used to be one of those cringy people who cared heavily about stats, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the person that I was. And then they also made it so at any point after your bed breaks, if you fall in the void or disconnect, you'll also award the person who broke your bed with a final kill. But the more important ones that you might actually care about, in tab, as you can see, you can now see your kills, final kills, and beds broken. It used to be in the sidebar in like fours mode. You were able to see all those stats, but now it's in tab for both game modes, which is great because they used to hate doubles. Well, maybe they... Oh, shoot. Almost fell off there. Maybe they still hate doubles. I don't know, but at least we can see our stats now. There used to be a big problem with leaving and rejoining a game, /L/rejoin in order to avoid falling in the void. Oh, by white. But that's no longer a thing, because if you leave and rejoin a game, it will make it so you have a 10-second respawn timer. Oh, I way out gear this guy. Sorry, dude. But yeah, the 10-second respawn timer should fix the problem with someone just like leaving and rejoining as they're falling in the void real quick, just doing a bunch of typing, which I think is great, because some people like set up macros and then you just like press 2 buttons and then all of a sudden you're back in the game respawning, and then you just avoid that whole time of you falling in the void. So having that 10-second respawn timer is very helpful. And then they also made it so, and this is a big one for like people going for win streaks, they made it so if you're in a party in fours, or I guess threes or doubles, if one player disconnects, so for example, if the power goes out for someone and then they get kicked off the server, everyone else in the party will get put in the lobby as opposed to just having the game start like normal. Because what used to happen is if one player disconnects for whatever reason, the party would be split. So everyone that's left in that pregame lobby would start the game on separate teams, which would be horrible for win streaks because then only one person can keep it. You have to like decide as a group, hey, which one of us is going to keep our win streak and win. The other two have to lose. It shouldn't be a problem anymore thanks to this update, which I think is great. Not that anyone is really going for win streaks anymore with the sniping, but you know, it is what it is. And I think that about does it for the quality of life improvements. I should try to smack this guy off before I go anywhere, because he's just going to try to get to my base. And he disconnected. Great. And as you can see, when I break the bed, boom, I get the final kill for him, which is wonderful. I love that. I wonder how much faster I would have hit 100,000 final kills if that was a thing. Because the amount of people that disconnect that I couldn't get the final kills for, the people that would fall in the void on purpose or on accident that I couldn't get the final kill for, it was kind of crazy. I am curious how many... I think the void should be at the top of the final kill leaderboard, because I wonder how many final kills they have, they being the void, of course. But yeah, that about does it for the update. I'd say it's very positive, and it gives you a ton of content as well with all those challenges, 30 of them. I think you can only do 1 per game, so there's no like speeding through them, doing all 30 at once. This guy's just leaving, which I don't know if he didn't see me or what. I have minor fatigue. He's just going mid, it looks like. I'll have to go fight him. And then we should be able to clean up this game. I see green just died to pink and white I think are still fighting, so it's just kind of me being alone. Maybe I'll grab some M's. Okay, but since we're at the end of the video and I can talk about things that no one really cares about. Oh wait, where was he just hiding? My break from YouTube. I'm fine for anyone that was concerned. I just wanted a longer break from YouTube. I know there's that meme that like my upload schedule is so bad it's like a break every time I upload. There, I go on a new break. But I wasn't feeling YouTube, and I was getting a little tired of Bed Wars. as anyone would of a game that they play for so long. But one thing you know, whenever I do upload, you know it's because I want to upload. Like, if I didn't want to record that day, I just wouldn't, and that's probably why I was gone for so long. But after this break, I'm enjoying the game again. I'm enjoying recording again, so expect a bunch of content coming out from now until the end of the year. But yeah, anyway, I think that'll do it for this video. Let me go grab Plumpy. She is sleeping, so it's well, I guess she just woke up since I said her name, but maybe she knows I'm about to pick her up and he's like, oh god, not again. She doesn't like being picked up because you know, she's so plump. Okay, hold on, let me first extend the face camerino. Oh, also there's a creeper behind me. I was gone for so long that I left this room dark and mobs spawned. Isn't that funny, guys? I gotta increase that light level over 8 to prevent mobs from spawning. Oh boy. Okay, cool. I fixed the face cam as well. That was her snoot. Well, she just woke up, so she was a little bit sleepy there. And now she's sitting in the corner angry that I ruined her sleep. So, sorry, Plumpy. Anyway, that's gonna do it. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.